Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of Same Bet. Today it's part 2 of the Iron Cross progression strategy. We're going to do things just a little bit different today. We're going to be incorporating the hot bets, and we're also going to start with a little bit higher of a base bet. See if we can make some more money than we did last week. All right, let's get to rolling. All right, so before we really get started here, I want to give a big shout out to one of the viewers, Morton Loban, probably one of the biggest fans of the channel. He's asked that I stick to the basic strategies of showing some strategies. And here we are in part 2 of the Iron Cross strategies. And Morton, I hope you enjoy this. And there's going to be a follow-up. There is going to be a third episode of this. But for today, we are doing the second iteration, and basically all I'm doing this time is I've upped the bet, and instead of placing the 5, I hop the 5. So you can see my little hop bets taped down to my table here in the middle. I don't have hop bets on there, so I had to do something a little bit different. On the first win, you will place the 5 so that you're not exposed, and then start to regress after the second hit, and you can play it any way you want. I'm fumbling here because I actually kind of do a couple of different things here, but basically the intent of this particular video is to show the come out with the lower exposure because you're hopping it, and seeing how we're going to do with a higher bet. Okay, so whatever that was, we just won a field bet, and it looks like I'm going to go ahead and pull things down and go to $22 inside. Started with a $1,000 bankroll on a $5 table. And if you've been following my videos at all, you'll see this is a little bit different. So I'm launching from the deck instead of doing a swing that I'd normally do. Okay, so there's a quick 7 out. So we'll have to scrape them down and start all over again. But yeah, so for the last 6 months or so, I've been doing a pendulum swing. And I've had mediocre results with that. So I'm experimenting around a little bit. I want to lock into something that I want to practice for an extended period of time, and see if I can't improve my stats just a little bit. At the end of this video, we're going to show a few stats and see where we're at. All right, so I'm placing $18 on both the 6 and the 8, getting a little bit of change real quick. I'm going to hop the 5, so I'm putting $2 out there. That will win $15 if any one of those happens to hit. And I've got $10 in the field and $5 on the pass line. Using the Craps Nation dice today, the black ones, thank you very much, Sleepy2525, for ordering these for the Craps Nation. And here we go. Dice are out. All right, so that was a 10. Now, you'll also notice that I'm using a couple of different cameras. My overhead camera is a Logitech webcam. The coloring is off. I can't seem to get the coloring right, and I'll continue to work on that. But at the end of the table, I've set up my GoPro. I'm not going to do it in this particular video, but one of my reasons for setting up the GoPro at the end is that I can slow things down, show it the toss in the air, a little bit better quality video than some of the others. All right, so here we have another 7 out. Okay, so we're off to some quick 7 outs here. And this one hurts particularly because doesn't look like I collected anything on that one. Or if I did, I only collected and placed the 5. And that's one of the downfalls of this particular strategy is it takes several wins to make back what you've got out there. So here we are going again. We are doing $18 on the 6, $18 on the 8, 10 in the field, and 5 on the pass line. Take the puck off. I'm going to work it on the come out this time. Try to make sure that middle finger stays in the seams in between the dice. And here we go, hard 6. Now you're going to find a signature number in this video, and spoiler alert: 6 is going to be that number. So if you're betting along at home, bet heavy on that 6, and I don't think you'll be disappointed. All right, so we were working on that come out, so we've got to replace the field and place the 5. All right, here we go. Dice out. And it's a 2, 1, 3. So, some of the things that I'm noticing with the pendulum swing, I felt like I had better control over the dice than it does launching from the deck, but my results don't really prove that. That's why I wanted to try something a little bit different. And I could notice by the camera down there at the end, as I'm throwing the dice, I do have some inconsistencies. I've got dice kind of twirling clockwise or counterclockwise, I can't tell, instead of rotating front to back. I've got some that are higher than the other. Not a lot of control when I'm launching from the deck. Let's see how I do in this one. Here we go. Dice are out. Yeah, so one die went up a little bit higher than the other. Boxcars. So that was an implosion of both dice? All right. Yeah. And that was a 9. We've got a 6, 3, 9 going. All right, so here we're going to win that place bet. Set them up, throw them again. Five. All right, so we're going to lose the field, get paid for the... Oh, sorry, I don't have a field bet. Well, I'm just at the 22 inside point. And here, I would do a press and a collect. So we're in a press stage. Went over to the 10. I also put dollars on the hard ways, the hard 4 and the hard 10. Looks like I'm going down pretty low on the dice when I try to grip them. And another 6. Points the 6. So we're going to pull the puck off. We're going to get paid $7 for that place bet, $5 for the pass line. At this point, rack them up. All right, now we're going to have a come out roll, and I am not going to be working on the come out. Give that 7 a little breathing room. All right, another 6. Yeah, so I'm noticing with the camera down there at the end, my angle might be a little bit off because I can't see the height. The dice go off screen before they land. Big explosion off that back wall and a 6-5 yo. All right, nothing on the field. We don't collect. Keep on going. Oh, another 6-5 yo. 2 in a row. Yeah, if you've been following any of the videos lately, you also see that I'm kind of draping my hands over the rail. Uh, what I'm doing is I'm actually um, leaning back. Right, that was a 6. Leaning back just a little bit to check my stance. I noticed several videos back that I usually put my right foot in front of my left foot, so my hips are off, and you know, best practice is to have your feet shoulder apart and parallel with each other. All right, so we are pressing up our bets. Try to make a little bit of money. Dice are out. We can see the 6. Okay, 6, 4, 10. 10 came easy. All right, so we set the point on the 10. So what I did is I took my place bet off of there, threw it over the other side. So now I've got the 4 covered with the place bet, the 10 covered with the pass line bet. Now I know this video is supposed to be about the Iron Cross, but what I'm trying to show here is I start with the Iron Cross, then move to oh, hey, look at that. We just made the tall with that 8. Yeah, so kind of back to what I was saying, that I start with the Iron Cross, but I move into another strategy. What I've found is if you're just playing the Iron Cross, you're gonna end up with a slow bleed at best. Those inside numbers, the 5, 6, and 8, will just destroy you because you're just not making any money on them, unless you are way out of balance. So if you go heavy on your place bets and light on your field bet, that seems to be a good way to go. Box cars, all right. So if you're playing along and you're at home and you've got money on that ATS, you just made the small there a minute ago. I'm sorry, made the tall. We made the tall. Five. No field 5. All right, we're gonna win $7 on that one. And it's time to press. But what do I press? All right, let's press that 5, take the other $2, and cover the other hard ways. All hard ways are covered. All place bets are covered. And remember, we just started with our simple Iron Cross and expanded out. Another 6. All right, so I've got $12 on that 6. It's going to win $14. This should be a Rackham. Lose the easy 6. Sorry, lose the hard 6. And I'm going to get aggressive. I'm going to go ahead and push it up. All right, so I replaced the hard 6 and I put another dollar out there on one of the other hardway numbers. We've got the 6 and 8 pressed up to 3 units each. Dice out. And it's a 628. I'm sorry, 426. Sorry, I need to get my eyes checked. All right, so we have 18. That looks like $18. Is that $20? All right, we just collected 21 bucks, so I've got $18 out there. Racked them up. Dice are out. And we've got snake eyes. All right, we're working on that small, aren't we? We're not going to collect any money this time. Just reset them, send them down to the back wall again. My grip looks a little weird there. Hard 6. All right, well, that worked out all right. My grip looked a little strange, but the results were okay. So we're going to get paid $21 for the place bet. And what is it? $9, I believe, for the hard way. Yep, there's 9. And 21. All right, so we're going to go another $22 on the inside, push everything up a unit. And what do I do with the rest of it? All right, let's press the 9 and throw those dollars on the hardways. Dice round. Hard 10. Okay, well, that was a good pressure. See how much money I actually put on those 10s. That is going to be a front line winner. Get $5 for that pass line. I can't quite tell what I've got there. But this should be a Rackham. All right. Looking good. Boxcars again. So I told you earlier that my signature number was a 6. Maybe it's actually boxcars. That was a come out roll, so we lost our pass line. Replaced it. Not working. Hard 10. Okay, very good. All right, we weren't working, so that's fine, but we're going to put the puck back on the 10. Pass line still has that 10 covered. We're just going to keep going. And 3, ace, deuce, 3. Doesn't help, doesn't hurt. Okay, got my dice set. Check my stance. Grip those dice. Let them fly. Easy 8. 8 came easy. All right, so we're going to win $21 for that place bet, but we're going to lose our hardways. Oh, sorry, I forgot. I had pressed it up, so we won $28 for that place bet. Put some more money out there on that hardway, covered again. Now it looks like I'm in the profit territory. We're putting money in the lower rack. And I figured, okay, well, this roll's gone long enough. Let's regress, take a little bit more of that profit. Smart move. All right, we are in profit territory right now. I even took a couple of dollars off of the hardways. That's a great question. So what would you have done in that place? Would you have left the dollars out there, or would you have pulled those down as well? Another 6. Yep, like I said, that 6 is the signature number. We're going to win $7 for that 6. And let's go ahead and press it up. That's the number that's hit, and let's press it. And throw another dollar on that hard 6. Boxcars again. I've never been one to bet the horn numbers, but tonight I think it probably would have made some money. There it is. We hit a 4. That is the all tall small. One of the rare times that I actually hit the ATS on video. So if you were betting it, collect them, guys. All right, so making a little bit of change here. You can see on my banker's chip rack there that I was running out of singles. And I can tell you that as I was throwing, I don't track these while I'm throwing. I used to, but it's too distracting for me. So I had no idea that I just hit the tall there. Or small, I mean. All right, another 8. Another $7. Should probably rack this one, but let's see what I do. Nope. We're gonna press it, take another dollar, put it back there on the hard 8. There it is, 7 out. Okay. No, doesn't that seem to be how it comes? You have a good long roll, you hit the small or hit the tall, or hopefully you've made them all, and then the next roll or two, finally that 7 comes. Great. That was a pretty good roll. That was a pretty good long roll. Now we can at least get back to the Iron Cross and show that experience again. And just a real quick reminder, if you haven't already, if you'd like to, please click the like button, hit that submit, and I sure would appreciate that. All right, we're setting them back up again. $18, yeah, $18 on the 8, $18 on the 6. We're gonna hop the 5s. $10 in the field, $5 past line. And do I remember? Get some change. Okay. All right, hop the 5s. Put the change in my rack, and let's go. Ooh, okay, we're going to work it on the come out this time. You know, I'm good friends with Mel over at Craps Hawaii, and boy, he gives me a hard time for working the come outs. 6. Okay, there's that signature number again. Okay, we were working it. Made 21 bucks. Placed the 5 for $10, and looks like I racked the extra dollar. All right, easy 8. 6, 2, 8. We're going to make $21 for that 8. Lose $10 in the field. And I'm going to go ahead and regress. So I'm taking the quick win off of the Iron Cross and using that win to basically play the rest of the hand. It's a low stress way. You're actually you're moving the risk to one roll. Or 2 rolls. I think I actually went 2 because I had the hop bets, placed the 5, went ahead and placed the 9, or something like that. 1 or 2 bets and I'm down. And basically is what I'm trying to say. Another 6. That is a front line winner. We're going to win $7 for that place bet, $5 for the pass line. $12 win. What are we going to do with that? All right, I went to the 4 and the 10. I've got $2 left over. And I rack it. Not sure why I racked it. Normally I would go in the hard ways. I'd probably go in the 4 and the 10 on a hard way. I'm in profit. I really should have gone to the hard ways with that one. There we go. 7 out. 6-1, 7 out. All right. I think we have another round we're going to do. But I need to scrape it all down, start all over again. I guess that was a come out 7, not a 7 out. My apologies. I marked that wrong. Yo, 11. All right, this is still a come out roll, so we are going to win $5 for that pass line bet. And we're going to stack it. Dice out. Aha, look at there, 6-5 yo. So we stacked that last win. So we've got a $10 pass line. We're going to win $10 here. And I racked that one. You know, if you've watched some of the older videos on YouTube, you'll find one from Bo Parker. And he definitely advocates the stack 'em, don't rack 'em method on the pass lines. 6-3-9. That looked like a pretty decent shot. All right, so our point's finally established. We're going to put the point on the 9. There we go. So one of the things that I'm trying to do that several people have pointed out to me is that I should bring my pass line, or sorry, my place bet down as odds whenever I have the number on the pass line. So I'm trying to work on that. Easy 6. That is a 5-1-6. Big scatter on the dice that time. All right, we're going to win $7. Rack it up. All right, you can still see we are in profit. So when I'm using that bottom rack, then we're making some money. Ah, 7 out. All right, I think that's probably going to do it for us. Let's take a look and see. Yep, pulling them all down. All right, let's take a quick look at our stats while I color up. A very respectable SRR of 8.4 this time. That is a little bit above my average, so that worked out pretty well for me. But the inside numbers was low. We only did 47.6% of the inside numbers were hit out of 42 rolls. And sorry, my stats went away real quick, but I look over here. I had 11 6s out of that whole thing. All right, yeah. So I rolled the 6 11 times there before we ended up. The rest of the curve looked pretty flat. Not a normal curve, not a totally random curve, but not necessarily what I would call a dice influence. Overall, it was pretty decent. Now, this was episode 2 of the Iron Cross work. And basically, again, kind of recapping it, what I was doing was a $36, 18 on the 6, 18 on the 8, hop the 5s, and $10 in the field. First win, you place the 5. You protect that 5. Second win, you go to the 9. Third win, you regress. That's basically the way to do it. And then the money that you have after that third roll is profit. So you're no risk. You can afford to be aggressive. You can do really whatever you want at that point. We are going to do this one more time. We are going to have a round 3 of the Iron Cross, and we're going to be playing Mel Lumho's EZ75 strategy for the Iron Cross. So stay tuned for that. We'll have that out here pretty soon. All right, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Sure do appreciate it.